Good afternoon, and welcome to HBTV. My name is John Woosley, and I'm joined here in the HBTV booth by Mr. Owen Coffey, and you're watching game number 1 of the 2024 Kickoff Classic between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the City Baptist Overcomers, and we're bringing you in more than halfway through. Really, we're wrapping up the first half. Just about 4 minutes to go. The Swordsmen are up 2-0. Oh, and you saw those goals. Give us a quick recap as David Fernandez breaking loose.
Whipped on that one. The first goal was by Connor Lemon. It was just a simple goal. The second one was honestly more of a hectic goal with a couple HP players in there. Brady and Mark Audis, the two sophomores on there.
Yeah.
They were, working it together. They got it in. It was a nice goal.
Up on this front line, David Fernandez, you see him here right in front of the booth here. We got Brady Richards and Esteban Santos leading that front line charge for the Swordsmen. James Carreno there in the middle, joined by Jake Deanda and Isaac Vargas there at the midfield, Owen. And then back on D, Darvell Blanton, Carmine Rivera, Travis Wilson, Mark Audis back there. And obviously in goal, man, you're a goalie. Oh, and speak to Mark Morhowski for a second.
Yeah, Mark is just he's just a different breed.
Wow.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Mark is just he's a once in a lifetime goalie.
Man, well we've had 2 once in a lifetime goalies, man. We've had Owen Coffey,
right,
and Mark. Man, we're living the dream.
We've had
living the dream. And Josh Williams, Austin Salad. We've been
not EJ Austin. Austin was a.
We've had several once in a lifetime goalies here, haven't we?
What's his Justin
McCollum?
Yep. He was solid.
Gabe Alvarado was our goalie. Chucky Condit. Man, lots of good HP goalies
like
here through the
5'8".
years. Well, he was a great goalie. He was a great goalie.
I heard he was honestly a good goalie.
Yeah, very good. But we're up 2-0 here. Just got 2 minutes to go here. The winner will advance to play at 11:30 tomorrow in the semifinal game. This is a goal kick for the Overcomers. Brady's there to receive. Looking to put some more pressure here with just 2 minutes left. This is Jake Deanda. Overcomers get the edge here, going the other way. Looking for some opportunities. We had a very strong defense last year, didn't we, Owen?
Yes. Dave Morhowski was just honestly a stud back there with Daniel and
Elijah.
Elijah,
the brick wall.
Yeah, tank.
And so for this, here's David
Fernandez.
Goodness. Just scorched that way out into almost near the railroad tracks. Lets that one fly. Last year's defense, man, and just if any of those guys are watching, they're just incredible and really played a great season.
Yeah,
and there's some very selfless guys back there. And so this defense this year really has some big shoes to fill.
Yeah,
big shoes to fill. And especially Carmine Rivera, you're looking at him. He's dead center there, and he's just a sophomore. Yeah, just a sophomore. And so it looks like we got 4 back there right now, Owen.
Mason and...
Yeah, maybe hanging an extra one back. Mason might be in there for sweeper at the moment. Here comes James Carreno. James Crafty. This is his 3rd year playing, maybe his 2nd year. I'm thinking wrong. 2nd year playing for Hammond Baptist.
I think so, yeah.
Here's David inside. Dave with the shot on goal. Goal! David Fernandez.
Calm.
Putting it in for the Swordsmen. 3-0 with just 30 seconds to go in the half. Man, that shot, I mean, you practiced that shot, Owen.
Mm-hmm.
You practiced that. Just centered right to David. Under control. He'd seen that shot 1,000 times. Right in the corner.
Yeah. Right
in the corner. Got stuck in the corner.
Yeah, he's been excited for the senior year of soccer, so he's been working. He's been running all summer.
And you see he's got that captain arm sleeve on, one of the captains of this Swordsman team. And, man, Swordsman will be dangerous if they can get David going. David's a powerful soccer player. Winding this first half down. Again, folks, thanks for just jumping on here with us late. Swordsman lead 3-0 here in game number 1 of the Swordsman Kickoff Classic. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes for the second half of play. 3-0, your Swordsman with the lead. We'll see you in 10. Welcome back to HBTV. This is the second half of game number 1 here of our Kickoff Classic. 3-0 is what the score is right now, as you see the Swordsmen with a comfortable lead at the moment. But Owen, this Overcomers team has surprised me.
Yeah,
they've surprised me.
They're athletic. They're quick. They're playing hard. So who knows? They might be able to put one in. I don't know. Mark's pretty solid back there. So
Yeah, getting one in by Mark Marhowski is gonna be a challenge in and of itself. But they have several players, and Josh, I'm just watching. Josh, I called you Josh. Owen, I'm watching as their first touch is so soft.
yeah,
Like they trap and they can pass, and you trap and pass. You put a couple of those together. I mean, you're giving yourself opportunities to advance the ball down the field and put one in.
yeah, for
and
sure.
they've had a couple shots on goal. Looks like the scoreboard says 3, but they have had opportunities. And our defense is held strong, but they are a threat. They are a threat, and that is man. Just speaking to City Baptist, the program there, Coach Hubal Perez who's taken over the program there for the Overcomers, and man, these guys just giving it everything they have out there, and it's encouraging to see.
Yeah.
This is James Carreno looking for some options here, trying to lead Isaac Vargas. Not on the same page there as Overcomers. Here comes a run.
I don't know what's better. Do you like Mark on defense or do you like Mark up?
I like Mark on defense. Mark is an athlete. This is Mark Otis we're talking about, number 15. He's a sophomore, Owen, but man, he is an athlete.
Yeah,
he's an athlete. And he's grown just a little bit. And here's a send here, far side. James Carreno trying to beat out the goalie. Goalie gets to it first. Man, but Mark Otis back on D. I doubt there's many players out there that can outrun Mark.
Yeah.
And so when it's a chase to the ball in front of our goal,
That's definitely nice.
And my money's on Mark. Mark and Carmine back there, just wheels.
Yeah.
Wheels in the backfield.
I'm like,
So
even though they're young, it'll definitely be nice in a couple years when they have 3 years of experience on defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be one of the only things that would concern me, Owen. And as a goalie, man, you like to be able to put trust and weight on your defense. And certainly, guys, just the way you trust guys is, man, they get experience, and you've seen them prove themselves time and time again. And man, with these young guys back here, it's just going to take a little while for Mark to feel, no doubt, fully comfortable.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Here's Jeff inside. Finds James. James got lots of options. Goes to Dave Fernandez. Poked away. Overcomers. Back to the Swordsman. Oh, man. They're trying to feed David over there on that left side. Ball settled here by the Overcomers. Going flag. Carmine Rivera there to receive. This is Jake Deanda up there on the far side. After this, folks, the State Line Patriots will meet our junior varsity team. That's scheduled to start at 4 o'clock. State Line and our JV. Later on tonight, Casa de Grassa and Crossroads from Big Rock, Illinois will play to wrap up the night at 6 o'clock. Looking at Crossroads' roster, Owen, they could be a dark horse in this tournament.
Yeah, I know.
Several guys coming back. And in fact, entering their roster, they just had, here's Connor Lemon from the 18, just scorches it over the fence. It's going to go, almost to the road.
Yeah, with Crossroads, I don't know a whole lot about them. Do you remember?
They're consistently coming here to the tournament. It's a homeschool group.
Yeah.
Over from, like I said, about 2.5 hours away over in Illinois. And in basketball through the years, they've just been, man,
they've been solid.
Lights out. But normally their soccer team isn't as strong. But this year, looking at, again, just comparing last year's roster to this year's roster, they had lots of juniors coming back. And lots of family members, too. So that's always scary. If the older brother likes the sport and the younger brother likes it, and they got another one coming, they're all on the team, normally you're in trouble. Normally you're in trouble. Just like, I'm thinking of you and Jared. You guys are close. Your brother likes the sport. He's got you out there practicing and playing.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was something I noticed.
With looking at Jeff, do you see a lot of your play style just
You know,
Just running and sliding.
me and Jeff probably don't have as much in common as me and Joe did. I mean, for me and Joe, I mean, it was just basically just we're just gonna run and outrun you, out physical you,
Yeah.
and we're gonna beat you to the ball. We're gonna run you over, and then once we get the ball, we had just no idea what we're gonna do with it soccer wise. Where Jeff is a little bit more finesse. Where I feel like Jeff actually has he kind of knows what's going on the soccer field.
Yeah.
But he's also very fast, and he'll be physical when he has to be, and
Yeah,
so he's just a different player. But him as a junior this year, I mean, he has to take more of a leadership role on this team.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for just the opportunity. Here he is, top of the box with a shot on goal,
Shot. Oh,
deflected out,
good
overcomers.
save.
Rebound here, Dave Fernandez crosses it back in the box. Jeff's
Come on,
got a
Jeff.
touch on it, gonna turn and shoot. Oh,
Oh,
just
my
wide. Just wide. Oh, and sometimes that ball gets deflected by the goalie, and we want to just kind of trap it and pass it one more time. You know, I was happy to see just another shot right on goal. Here's the roster for our varsity team. This is the 2024 Swordsmen soccer team. You got those seniors there right at the top. Dave Fernandez, James Carreno, Esteban Santos, Mason Darvell, Travis. Those are the seniors on the team this year. And, man, some studs right there, Owen.
Yeah, there's.
And then juniors, Jeff Woosley, Connor, Isaac. A smaller group of, Jake Deanda as well. He's listed down a little bit further. But, man, got a great group of guys. And as we transition back to the game here, just excited for this year. And certainly, I mean, looking to win some games.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to win some games, if I'm being honest. With Connor Lemon, Dave Fernandez leading the charge offensively.
Yeah.
You got Mark just taking care of business defensively. Expecting to put some wins together here this season. And looking forward to it. We thank you for joining us and just jumping in. I know it's the middle of the day on a Thursday, so you must be a real Swordsman fan to be tuning in right now. We got a thermometer up here somewhere in the booth, and right now it reads 90 degrees. It is 90. At least here in the booth it's 90. It really might be a couple degrees cooler on the field. But we are sweating bullets up here, bringing you HBTV live. And we thank you for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. It'll be a goal kick here for the Swordsmen. Looks like Mark Mahowski taking himself. Oh, man. That goal kick went right to Isaac. Just kind of lost it. Out of bounds there. Here come the overcomers. Now, Johnny, I believe that's Johnny Martinez there, far side number 8 for the overcomers. He was I think he made all tournament team last year, and he was a threat. He was a problem.
Solid.
And looks like his senior year. And so he's certainly a threat up there on offense. And so to keep it away from him, you see him he's edging this back line here.
Yeah, he is.
Just waiting for the send. Just standing right by Carmine Rivera. And now overcomers seem to be looking for that as they're pushing up here. Jake Deanda going to work. Just takes it away. Here he is flying right down the middle. Going to send. This is James Carreno, top of the box with the shot. Just wide right. Oh, and as a goalie, what are you thinking? I mean, one-on-one has to be one of the scariest positions to be put in all of sports.
Yeah, I mean, they say to come out and attack him because it makes the goal seem smaller to them.
Okay.
Then sometimes it's nerve-wracking, so you just got to go do it. It might hurt you, but if you're saving the goal,
I'm thinking. I mean, James Carreno, he's got a powerful kick. You're going to take that right off somewhere. I mean, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, to defend that goal, so the goalie needs to come out.
Yeah,
come out, defend the goal.
And luckily, Mark is. Whenever that happens, he doesn't care about his body. So.
He doesn't care. Yeah, he's a selfless guy. Here's Connor. Opportunity here, weaving back and forth, going outside, puts it
nice
in.
Shot.
Goal. Connor Lemon.
Second goal of the day.
Whew. Jack Huckins giving us his best goal there. I'm going to say mine. Later, we'll have Mr. John Borsch up here who gives us one of the best goals I've ever heard.
It's like you got Xavier Huckins in there. Got Adam and Mason back in.
Man, with it being so hot today, I'm sure these guys they're gonna have to play 2 games tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so, man, to stay hydrated is certainly going to play a factor. And for those of you HP fans, we start off the season pretty quickly with this tournament every year, where sometimes we don't even have a game before the tournament. And so these guys, their wind, their stamina, and their body isn't used to just going this hard for the 70 minutes that it takes. So it seems like coach is doing a good job kind of cycling guys in and out.
Yeah, get them a little break. It says tomorrow night it's supposed to rain, I'm pretty sure. So
Okay. Yeah.
Cool it down, make it a little messy game.
Yeah. No stranger to messy games here. But lightning would certainly be a problem, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that for the games tomorrow evening.
Yeah, I remember one year it was like, I think I was in junior high, but I just remember the sky was just green. It was just a bad thunderstorm. It was bad.
Play through it?
No, I mean,
okay, yeah. I was going to say.
Everyone was waiting in the
dangerous.
high school. I think it was like a tornado warning.
Yeah, it's been the HSRC game a couple years ago is the one I remember. I think Simon may have been a senior.
Oh yeah, they destroyed the grass.
Yeah, it was it poured the whole game. No lightning, just rain. They were swimming out there. Here's James, far side bringing it in. Mason got a foot on it. Connor might end up with it. Jeff top of the box. Cuts it back. Adam Judah. James Carreno pulls it back. Swordsmen just looking for options here. Swarming defense by the Overcomers. And looks like the Overcomers are going to get the best of it. Here they come. Jeff maintains control. Adam Judah, left foot, sends it in. Nice clear there, Overcomers. Travis Wilson there to clean it up. The team I didn't mention earlier is the team that got the second seed in the tournament, Heritage.
Okay.
The Heritage Defenders from right here in Dyer. And they're always
tough competition.
They are always tough, man. They're always scrappy. They always fight hard.
Some farm boys out there.
Yeah, Coach Ryan, I mean, he knows soccer. He's coached it for many years now. And he's a good coach. And so I wouldn't be surprised. We played him already this season and played him pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
And but I would not be surprised.
Nice
Here's a shot on goal.
Nice shot by
James Carreno.
The far shot.
Man, no one thought he was going to take it from that deep, and he did. Made him pay. James Carreno just a bullet through the net. 5-0 as the Swordsmen maintain this comfy lead here. Looks like James will get subbed out there. He's hustling over to the bench. Brady Richards checking in the game. Brady coming from a long line of very talented soccer players.
Yes.
Now you played with...
I played with both.
Yeah.
So sophomore year Zach, and then junior and senior year Reese.
Yeah.
Both good soccer players. You know, play really hard, play physical. Both got good shots. They're just they're a solid soccer players. Yeah,
those guys not the biggest, like tallest, strongest necessarily out there, but man, their shots were always so powerful.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how they shoot so hard.
Yeah, I'm hoping Brady plays real physical, plays strong. He just needs that height. Yeah. I think he'll get it soon. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure he's hoping too.
Because he already has some skill. He already has what he needs. But once he gets that height, it'll be scary.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Here's Brady. Here he is going to work,
Dancing
top of the box. Taking away Overcomers on the charge here. Man, Xavier Huckins turning the burners on. Just swooped in from behind. Good steal. Good hustle, Xavier.
Good send.
This is Brady in the corner chasing it down. shout out to our producer here in the booth, Jack Huckins. And again, I know you're faithful HBTV members and subscribers, so you're no stranger to Jack Huckins. Once again this season, already making his presence known. Jack really took some work, took some time off this morning, was here early, Owen, setting things up, getting things dialed in. Man, it has been a hot day, and there's been a lot to do, and he's been getting it done. So I'm very thankful for our producer, and I wouldn't want to look past either Ryan Bogus, another just a stud up here with the HBTV team. And yeah, Ryan didn't take off work, but he did take off some classes, so I'm sure he wasn't too disappointed about that. But we needed his help, and he to help HBTV, be what we want it to be. Owen, there's just a lot of people that make it happen, and so the work is nice. There's James and Isaac, couple starters over there, just taking a break, and they need it. I'm telling you, it's hot out here. It's hot. I'm sure at some point up here we're gonna be doing the same thing, Jack. Here's Connor Lemon going to work. Man, middle of the field, just a bully. Wow. Tough no call there for both teams. I feel like they got shoved, we got shoved. Ref was right there taking a look at it, but no call. Here's Jeff. Strike one. Trying to go between overcomers. Doesn't quite work out there. Almost seems like we have more guys out there than they do. Sometimes. Just the way we swarm the ball.
Yeah.
And that's, again, I don't know soccer probably like you do, or many even people that are watching. But, man, we just chase the ball down. We just keep chasing it.
Uh-oh.
Whereas normally, man, overcomers, multiple opportunities here in front of the goal.
Scrappy out there.
Oh, and those are just the growing pains we talked about.
Yeah.
Those are the growing pains.
For sure. Maybe lack of communication or lack of just kicking the ball.
Yeah. I like that. Lack of just kicking the ball. This is soccer. It's what we do, right? Yeah, that was scary. You can see Mark just adamant. He's saying something to his defensive line there. But, man, you want that to happen now, Owen. Up 5-0 in a game where you have, a lapse in communication. You want that up 5-0 instead of championship game, semifinal game, a close game, and then we have a breakdown.
It's good to get him out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's get him out now.
We'll see what Johnny can do here. Got a free kick.
Yeah,
like you're saying earlier.
Yeah, he's a very solid player, very talented. And now with an opportunity here, top of the box. That's probably about where James Carreno put his in at the opposite end.
Yeah.
A couple minutes ago. So certainly within the realm of possibility here. Mark Marhowski in goal, waiting for it.
Not a bad shot, little wide, but I didn't have any doubt that Mark wasn't going to get that. Mark was going to get it either way.
Mark's a beast back there. Now there's Mark Marhowski. His brother Dave Marhowski graduated last season, so you won't see Dave out there anymore. But over the next year or so, you'll see his younger brother, the youngest,
Anthony.
Not even the youngest.
Yeah, they got one
Anthony.
more.
Anthony Marhowski.
Marhowski line is strong.
Yeah, and he's in 6th grade and already like 6'8". He's just a tower. Probably mistake him as one of the teachers walking down the hallway. He's a tall kid, but also a goalie for the junior high
that's what
team.
I was gonna say. Maybe we'll take after Mark and just become a stud.
Yeah, hopefully. Now, that was Brady Richards down there, Owen, making a charge at the goal. He about took out the goalie. He is not afraid of contact.
No.
You watch him out there, he is just as physical as anybody. And you just got to love that.
Yeah.
You just got to love it. As a sophomore, again, not as big as maybe some of the guys he's going against, especially that defensive back line.
Yeah.
But he gives it to him. And really, I think sometimes it catches the officials by surprise. Because he's fouling them, but he's smaller than they are. And it's like, guys, what are we doing? He's a beast. We got a temperature update for you, 92. It's just getting hotter and hotter in the booth.
Should have worn some dark pants today.
That's a good call, Owen. TMI. Here's Overcomer's goalie looking for a goal kick here. You can kind of see our JV squad warming up back on the other field. Oh, and as we were talking before the game, our JV, the program here for soccer, there's just some studs coming up and through the ranks. And so I'm excited to see what this JV team can do against State Line here in a few minutes.
Because you got guys like Ephraim Perez.
Yeah, and just
studs of brothers too
freshmen.
playing.
Exactly.
I'm not sure who else we got out there, but
Silas Romero. He'll be down there. He's a tank.
Yeah.
But then you got even junior hires playing up on JV, like Eric Mata, Jesse Martinez.
Yeah, Eric plays hard.
Yeah. You got a couple guys like that. You throw them in the mix, and then give them some help, like Xavier Huckins, Brady Richards. They're gonna be a problem for somebody. They are. Oh, this is a parent speaking. The kids are a problem, I guess. Corner kick. Oh, Brady Richards. Oh, man, he had a beautiful look at that, and he nailed it.
That was right on a little close.
Played well there by the Overcomers. But, man, that's Brady again, just making an impact on the game. 5-0 here, 13 minutes to go. Our Kickoff Classic is sponsored by a good friend of ours. And, Owen, you know the company well, WellPoint Wellness.
The Bradshaw?
Yeah, Scott Bradshaw, Tom Lemon. Working closely together just right here in Cherville. And helping your body heal itself is kind of the theme and the goal there. And they are our tournament partner for the
it's a neat place. You been out there?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I have, yeah. Man, I feel like my whole family's been over there as well. I know several family members. Jeannie works over there.
Yeah.
So that's a nice connection there. But they're right here in Cherville. So WellPoint Wellness. Look them up. Check them out on social media. Give them a follow. And we're very thankful. They have been big supporters of HBTV and Ham Baptist Athletics over the last few years. And so thankful for their support. Mark Otis just kind of going one-on-one with that guy for a little while. Dave Fernandez comes away with it. Middle of the box. Poked around. Overcomers now with possession. Oh, and possession is so crucial especially in tournament play.
Yeah.
When you have back-to-back games. When your team can just kind of maintain possession, take a breath, have multiple opportunities, shots on goal.
Yep.
Especially in these early rounds, this is it's good that the ball is at least on their half of the field. We're getting shots on goal.
By David.
Man, David,
second goal.
That deadly left foot. The defender kind of came up and just put his hands up. He's like, man, I didn't think he was going to shoot that.
Quick shot.
Yeah, just pulled the trigger on it. Dave Fernandez. Good shot, senior captain. Second goal. What a way to start off this tournament for Dave Fernandez.
David's definitely be working for that hat trick. You see one more. See him sliding out there. He wants it.
So Owen, you're going to have to educate me here. Anything for 2 goals? Is there a special name for 2 goals?
No.
Okay, 3 goals is the hat trick.
Yeah.
Anything for 4? No?
No,
You got nothing? All right, so just hat trick. That's all we're going for. Here's who's up there? Is that Travis? Travis Wilson.
Yeah, Mason on defense now. Carmine and Darvell.
Substitutions here by both teams. As we showed you the roster for our varsity team earlier, and we've shared with you our partner, the bracket for the tournament can be found on Hammond Baptist Athletics on Facebook or at True Blue Sports on Instagram as well. And we'll keep that updated over the next day just so you can make sure you know when your team is playing. Whether you're watching for the Swordsmen or for the Overcomers, both teams will play tomorrow. And so if you're watching for the Swordsmen, obviously we'll play tomorrow. Taking for granted we advance here. Tomorrow, game number 5 at 11:30. So maybe if you want to screenshot this, I would even save you the trip. 11:30 tomorrow, and we'll play the winner of our JV and state line. And then City Baptist, if they lose this game, will play tomorrow morning. So just be on the lookout for that. If you want to run over to True Blue Sports on Instagram or Hammond Baptist Athletics on Facebook, there's the info there, and you can just keep up to date with what's going on with the tournament. And while you're there, go ahead and give us a like and a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, get notified, all of that good stuff. And we appreciate your support. Oh, Mason Wilkerson. The brick wall back there. Here is Esteban. Back to Martinez here, looking for an opening here in this defense. Mark Michalski's there to scoop it up. Oh, and how important is the actual punt for the goalie? How important is that? Because when I was younger, Owen, I mean, in my mind, you're a good goalie just based on how far you can just kick that ball down the field. Yeah. How much does that matter?
I mean, if you get it to somebody, it's definitely helpful. But sometimes it just gets drop kicked and it goes to the other team. So honestly, in my opinion, it's either better to throw it to a teammate.
Really?
I mean, for me, sometimes it would be nice because I don't know.
Because you had a pretty powerful leg.
Yeah, so sometimes I could drop kick it to the other side, and I don't really know if it worked that many times, but it was, opportunities would come from it. Joe would be right there but I mean, I would just throw it, close to half field. So
because I've noticed Mark, and more so last year. I know this is the first game I'm seeing him this year, but he would almost favor throwing instead of kicking. And I didn't know if that's a good thing. Maybe he can't kick as far as some goalies.
Yeah, I think his kick is, definitely better. But, I mean, I just think throwing, he's got more accuracy with it. I mean, unless you're like, Austin Salazar, he's got that accuracy with everything. But, no, yeah, definitely throwing is
and it does speak to, we were talking earlier about the possession.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess with the throw, your team's going to get it, and you just kind of maintain that possession.
Right.
Okay. Overcomers here with the ball. Subs in now for this Swordsman team. Don't see many starting forwards or mids for the Swordsman team. Everybody's over there getting a break. And really, I say break, I could see them sitting the rest of this game.
Yeah. Looks like Connor and Jeff and Mark might be coming back in. But
okay. Coach Dave Cowling just does a great job with these guys, Owen.
Yeah.
And after Justin Moffitt, just kind of set up the program for success, really, and just what a coach, what a legacy he left. And then for Dave Cowling, I mean, to step in to those shoes, it was a big spot to fill.
Yeah, it was.
And how, I mean, the emphasis here so often is just basketball.
Yeah.
And so for the coach of the soccer team to really make it a big thing and make it a program we can be proud of, that's something Justin Moffitt, he did really good at that.
Yeah.
And I love basketball, but I love playing soccer. And so for Dave to also come in and bring that same toughness, that same, that mentality that, man, soccer is the sport. This is good. We got to represent our school well. We're going to play hard. We're going to learn the sport. We're going to be good at it.
Yeah.
He still brings that level of excellence. So that's been fun to see.
Yeah, it is. He's done a great job.
You were on the sideline last year, right? You helped quite a bit with the team.
Yeah, I was helping out whenever I could,
And you were he coached you all 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Justin Moffitt left before I got to high school. So going into high school, he left.
Okay.
It was a little scary. I thought it was because Jared would always tell me how much he would make him run.
Yeah.
So coming into, I was a little nervous. But I think Dave was a little softer.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let him listen to that, and then he's gonna put you on the line.
No, he
He's
can't
gonna
make
show
me
you how
run
soft
anymore.
he is. Substitutions again here. We got a free kick here for the Overcomers. Time's winded down here. Overcomers, no doubt, just really feel this slipping away. Isaac Vargas getting some rare looks up at that front line. Isaac is probably one of the fastest guys in the team, Owen.
Yeah, he's fast and aggressive.
But traditionally, I mean, normally over the last couple years, he's been on defense.
Yeah.
So I'm a little surprised to see him.
He's a guy just like Mark. You know, they're both wrestlers. They both don't care about their bodies, so they're gonna slide tackle no matter what.
It's that reckless abandon.
Yeah.
Just to charge out there. Yeah, that's Dave Murhalski.
Yep.
Had that I don't even care. I'm just gonna get the ball. Like, let's go. Here comes, this is far side, James Carreno with the corner. Oh, opportunity, Mark Audis. Good stop there by the Overcomers goalie. And now the Overcomers coming the other way. Coach Moffitt watching us on HBTV. Always good to hear from him. What a guy. Now, one of the things I enjoyed about Coach Moffitt, and you can speak to this because did Dave play in practice? Did he ever play in practice? Okay. Coach Moffitt, he would lace him up and he would play. And there were some times where, man, he still had it. He would take us out. He would beat us to the ball. He would show us, kind of lead by example in that way.
Yeah,
that was always enjoyable.
Dave definitely does that. Dave's running the staggers with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would definitely slide tackle a lot. It's Dave's thing right there.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's something as a fan. It's nice to know that. Nice to understand. Like, this is a coach not just kind of drawing up X's and O's, but he gets out there and
he's doing the hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm sure also helps keep him in shape a little bit too. Got a new HBTV crew graphic coming soon as we added some new members this year. And so, unfortunately, a couple of our HBTV crew members graduated out, Owen, and added some young blood into the program. And so Evan Carter's up here in the booth with us, kind of just seeing the operation here, and then got a few new people in our media design class that just help get everything prepped and ready for social media, for school, for videos and whatnot. So we look forward to showing you some of the new HBTV crew members.
Is this third year of HBTV?
Third year, Jack? I think it's fourth. Fourth year of HBTV.
Oh, because you started it. Yeah, I remember.
So, but just our second year of soccer.
Okay.
Second year of soccer. So there are a few big soccer fans that were upset that we didn't live stream soccer along with basketball, and so they helped us make it possible. And so we're happy to support the Swordsmen any way that we can. And
yeah,
so
that's nice.
we enjoy live streaming soccer as well. Well, it looks like this game is really winding down here. We thank you for tuning in here to HBTV. We're going to throw that bracket up one more time. And again, you can find this bracket here on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook or on Instagram. And there's a bracket for the next day or so as the Swordsmen will advance to play tomorrow at 11:30. So you can catch us here live at 11:30 tomorrow. And then City Baptist, they'll get knocked down, and they'll play game number 4 tomorrow at 10 a.m. So that one will be live as well. So if you want to tune in tomorrow at 10 and watch the Overcomers again, you can. Or Swordsman tomorrow at 11:30. All right, Owen. Thanks for joining us up
Yeah.
here, man. Commentating with
Good
me
first
on
game.
HPTV. I really appreciate you stepping up. As Josh Conger is in Florida right now,
Yeah, he's living
and
right now.
so he is MIA for all of the HPTV action. He's really just like the voice of HPTV. So we're gonna miss him, but I appreciate you stepping up and helping us out, Owen. Jack Huckins, our producer, John Woosley. We thank you again for joining us here on HPTV. We'll see you next time.